Chinese state media is using AI-enhanced videos on TikTok.
I'm going to visit CNN's Beijing bureau and let them give my answer. 去一下12号楼 CNN.
Most definitely.
Wait. Who is this man? He's very suspicious. Why is CNN intentionally unidentified? Our account banned. Our content. Over 340,700 followers all vanished into thin air. We've dug deeper and discovered it's more than just a ban. This man gave us a lead. What happened to our account shows how the information war is around us. A US government campaign to silence journalists.
We clearly identified ourselves as China-based journalists. We even used cutting-edge technology, like AI, to help deliver our messages more clearly, quickly amassing a following of close to 350,000.
But in late March, our thriving account was abruptly banned, without any given reason. Frustrated and confused, we tried multiple ways to appeal the decision, emails, phone calls, but so far, TikTok has given us no explanation for the ban.
By the way, famous US journalist Glenn Greenwald's show System Update got permanently banned from TikTok. Just like our situation, no explanation, no notice. A person close to TikTok told us there are internal rules within TikTok to prevent Chinese media activities on the platform, and they label different media to distinguish them. So we decided to investigate for ourselves. What we found is something everyone needs to know. A series of articles from Philippine media outlets first caught our eye.
From January to just before the ban, we posted around 10 videos debunking the Philippines' claims in the South China Sea, historically and legally. These videos quickly drew trolls from the Philippines, and our comment section was flooded with attacks. But we are also supported by you guys. Looking into these accusations, we found most weren't sincere discussions. They seemed to be generated by bots.
How did a small social media account like ours suddenly draw such intense attention from Filipinos?
It started to make sense when we discovered this. A mainstream media outlet in the Philippines, Interaction, backed by Philstar Global Corp, was pushing to censor our content. One article didn't even hesitate to support a Redditor's call for mass reporting of our videos.
But Interaction wasn't alone. Another outlet, Press One, dedicated almost its entire influence operation section from March to April to target us. 6 reports in row, 5 written by Philip Salvasa II, editor of the so-called independent outlet and founding board member.
Salvosa, connected to USAID funded.
Philip Salvasa. Wait. That's the man. I got you. That makes sense now. They are on the same chain of the campaign targeting us.
Digging deeper, we found a suspicious connection, Internews. The NGO, backed by the U.S. government agency USAID, has a strong presence in the Philippines, shaping narratives under the guise of supporting free press.
Salvosa, connected to USAID-funded projects, also edited at the Philippine Center for Investigative Journalism, part of the Internews Initiative for Media Freedom. The IMF has received $7.7 million from July 2019 to July 2024 to support an independent and free press and counter disinformation.
Let me translate it. Do what the U.S. government ordered and silence other voices. It's more clear now. It starts with the U.S. and Philippine government identifying their targets through NGO or other white gloves. Next, the media in the Philippines, people like Salvosa, begin to churn out articles which not only attack specific social media accounts but also rally trolls. These trolls are then manipulated into mobilizing en masse to report these accounts. As a result, social media platforms, responding to the surge of reports, end up banning the account. This cycle illustrates how various actors can coordinate to silence voices.
As for CNN, they are in charge of brainwash US citizens. US-funded influence operations are in full swing. They've thrown out accusations such as state media, disinformation, and the use of AI to discredit our content. A convenient way to shut down narratives they disagree with and boost their narratives that China is an aggressor in the South China Sea.
And it doesn't stop there. The trail led to Project Mayushu. In 2023, U.S. Air Force Captain Benjamin Goyrigolzari discussed America's strategy in the South China Sea, bragging about Project Mayushu under the U.S. Naval Institute as a civil initiative aligned with U.S. goals. This project, secretly funded by the Philippine and U.S. governments, supports missions to Philippine vessels in Chinese waters, casting China as the aggressor, to provide propaganda materials to media.
What we've uncovered is a complex web of US and Philippine operations designed to control the narrative and influence public perception in the South China Sea. Our ban is nothing about policy violations, it is about suppressing a narrative that challenges the Western discourse.